they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems.
Well, Bronco fans were out and shouting Jets Jets well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets. Leading the Jaguars sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. Their side also in playoff position at the moment, so maybe we'll see these two running back come January. Kate Scott, joined by my partner, Brock Hewer. It's going to be Chad Ryland to get us started. And amidst the rain, we're off from East Rutherford. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So here are the Jaguars, taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They'll go again here with Tootin. And second down only works out for a yard.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Calvin Austin on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season starting with this contest.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 3-9,
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. And right away, he just throws that one to another neighborhood. I think we're all a little confused at that, and we do have a flag for grounding now. No one. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here we go, tonight. 11. Watch right. Hey, Ken. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight. Nice injection. Right.
Fields out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Right.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. It's on target to Moore. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Easy. Hey, no, Monday. Right.
Another throw for Fields. He puts some juice up into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the Jaguars are going to have it. Second interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway. That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the end zone, Lawrence. Complete out to the right side. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hand off to Tootin. A lot of effort there, Barton, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Jump off caught by his back. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 45. Now Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 319, just tight. Right.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
And he'll be met into the lines, limit the game to a yard. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Fields on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Gotta get it away. No, it's blocked. Block gathered up inside the 10. And the blocked punt leads to a touchdown. They got there, they blocked the kick, Brock, and then absolute chaos ensued.
Yeah, look at the mad scramble to go get that ball. And then as he took off with it towards the end zone. What a wild, frankly, what a fun play to watch. Well, at least for one team. The other side, oh, that's a painful gaffe they'd rather soon forget.
On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Now here comes the New York offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A pistol snap, Fields. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Hits it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
That's good for a Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here we go. Good. All right. Hey, clear.
2nd down, Etienne gets it again. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 3:19, Jets S2.
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there. And now it's 2nd down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
3:19, Jets S2.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. It's a 36-yard look for him. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative, is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Jukes one defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
And this one does not go far. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Jets recover it. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Jets making a 1-score game before halftime. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Jets... cut the lead down to 4. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this 1st half. And they'll have an even 40 seconds available to them, so expect to see at least a few plays here. 1st down throw, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Motioning left is their running back. Lawrence with it on 1st. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Jets take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
319, get up.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the 1st time. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. The Jets take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's Hall once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
Here's Fields to throw. Short pass brought in. Giving him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Forced out to his right. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Jump, jump. Hey, Ken. West right, fit. Right.
Now it's Fields. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Escapes a defender. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Here we go. 331, 338.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields to throw it. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Hall takes it straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now a pause. Looks like somebody was banged up on that play, and that's Garrett Wilson being examined out there, hopefully for nothing serious. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Good. 319, get set. Go.
Coming right is Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Don't jump. Ready? 319, get set. Hey, 10. Yep.
From the 46.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
Trying to run for it with Hall. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action, Fields. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Here we go.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. We have him getting about a handful there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
319, get set.
Fields throwing here. Pass brought in by Watson. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And this tried to be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Completing left side to Thomas. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
A toss play to Tootin. Across the 45 and still going. He's all the way into enemy nearly at the 49. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Finds a man, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Jaguars into punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. The Jets and receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. And they sure surprised us, going for two in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Here's ETN on first down. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Jair Brown. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Fields looking to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Fields now on third. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down throw for Fields. Headed out right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, Scott. 319, get the
A pistol snap, Fields. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, EQ.
Throwing again, it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Punting unit out now.
Results in a fourth down.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They bring Thomas in motion. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down, give to Tootin. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That one connects. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Lawrence is going to try and throw. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right?
He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, son.
He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Okay, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Jim clear. Go.
Now a give to ETN running right. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot, and they will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets have taken the lead late. Christian Watson with the touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returnable from the 2. Juke the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First call here coming from the shotgun. We'll look to throw it. Got a man, it's Thomas. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Hits his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Here he is to throw. He can run it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jaguars.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Jags Jets working fast here, trying to get back to the line. To throw. And Roy, oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 222, 222. Extend.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. For the Jaguars, the